All right, you clicked on this video, you want to know how to farm blue incredible gems? I'm going to tell you just how to do that. Today we're going to be looking at two stages in specific of the quest mode that are going to farm up the blue incredible gems. Now, why should you farm these up? When there's usually a new quest area drop or like a quest update, which we usually get like every few months now, we get a new area or something like that. It's important to have your blue gems ready because these are usually a good sign for like, or a good kind of head start on getting Elder Kais, stuff like that. You can exchange them for green incredible gems, and you can also use these to buy medals to EZA, LR, Vegito Blue if you are working on that free-to-play unit grind. It is very important. So you want to make sure that you are taking care of your blue incredible gems. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the first stage that I'm going to be showing you guys today, and that's going to be 32-4. All right, so area 32, stage 4. You want to go over here and take a look at this. If you are a newer player, worst case scenario, you can't clear it on super, go ahead and do it on Z hard, but keep in mind the drop rates are going to be a bit lower and the number of blue gems that you're going to be getting at that time is a bit lower. So just keep that in mind as we go into this stage. What I'm going to do is do one run on auto mode, and then we'll look at one run manually just to show you the difference that potentially could happen. Actually, we're good. So with what I meant with that is, like, you know how sometimes the stages have like little blue, they'll have like little tile nodes that have like a drop for incredible gems, right? And that is one thing you need to keep in mind as you are doing this. One thing I would recommend, if you do have it, is run a unit that has an AoE super attack, so that way you can kind of take out these 3 enemies as quick as possible, because with a worse off team, killing 3 enemies could be a little bit troublesome, right? But nonetheless, this shouldn't be too hard. The quest mode doesn't provide like an extreme level of difficulty or anything like that, so you won't have to worry. I'm just kind of using whatever team I cleared this with last. I guess what we can do, we don't even need to do a manual run anymore, just because this stage does not have the auto ones, because sometimes, like I said earlier, these stages do have like a little node that you can grow, or like a area on the board where you step on it and you do get it in blue incredible gem. So you do want to keep that in mind, but here we go. That was 9 right there. We'll do another run just to make sure that we see. These are not going to drop at the rate that the green incredible gems do, unfortunately. But one thing you can keep in mind is that if you really want to kind of grind these, this stage is for just specifically grinding these, right? Now, I know that there are higher rates of getting blue incredible gems, but usually with those stages, what you have to do is be grinding other things at the same time, right? Where you can get a higher rate than 9 in one stage, but while you're doing that, it's not going to be guaranteed that you get them, right? So if you just want to lock in and focus it solely on the blue incredible gems, I would say that 32-4 is the best way to go. But do keep in mind, if you want to farm green and blue incredible gems at the same time, I recommend that you do area 31 stage 4, as you can farm link levels, green incredible gems, and blue incredible gems at the same time. So I just want to take one more look at this and make sure that we can see kind of some variance in what the drop will be, just to make sure that this one has a minimum of 9, if I am not mistaken. We will run through this one a couple of times, and just to make sure that that is correct, because I don't want to put out misinformation like the previous green incredible gem video. That was an accident, but we obviously fixed that. So I want to make sure that we get this one right too. And you can see there we are going to be getting 9. So it looks like 9 is going to be the consistent number that you will be getting from this stage. But keep in mind, if you just want to solely focus on blue incredible gems, you want to focus on this stage. But if you want to focus on green and blue incredible gems at the same time, you can do stage 31, area 31, stage 4. So let's go ahead and look at the other stage that was mentioned when I was doing my research for this one, and that was 31-8. People were talking about this specific stage. So what we want to do is hop in. I guess we'll just let's change up that team, because I want to use a team that'll probably clear a little bit quicker. We'll just use this, I guess. It doesn't really matter. But on this stage, this is just one fight against Raditz. You're going to go in, you're going to go out, and you're going to get a certain amount. So we will see how many enemies there is. There's just one against Raditz. So if you only want to fight one enemy, and this is easier for you, then perhaps you want to focus on this stage, and it should work out just fine for you. So keep that in mind as you are doing this. The blue incredible gems can be exchanged for green incredible gems at a rate of 1-to-1. So if you end up not needing any more blue incredible gems, or you farm up too many, you can always exchange those for the green ones and go ahead and do that in the future. So with that being said, we'll do this one maybe 1 or 2 more times just to see. But there you go. You got a drop of 10 right there from one fight. So 31-8 does have a good chance of dropping more than the one from 32, or 31-8 has more than dropping from the one from 32-4. But let's at least check that one a couple times just to make sure that the drop is not guaranteed to be, because we might as well just stay on this one if it's always going to be 10. But I don't believe that is the case with this stage. When I said I looked into it, and they said like a minimum of 9 when I was doing my research for this video. So I just want to get my own sample size live as you are seeing this. But again, 31-8, 32-4, and 31-4 are the 3 stages you need to remember from this video. So we'll do one more run after this for the variants on this stage, and then we will call it a video, and this will be a successful farming guide for blue incredible gems. So let me know down below if you guys are a newer player and you need help with anything, with farming up anything in the game. I'm more than happy to kind of answer that question for you and even make a video about it if we need to. So right there, we got 10. So if we get 10 one more time, then I would say 31-8 is probably your best way to go because you are guaranteed to get 10. The bonus drops we didn't get with the power level, unfortunately, but again, I gave the 2 runs on this one, 3 runs on this one. You'll get an idea of the sample size for farming these up, and you should be good to go. So like I said, we'll do one more run, and then we will call it a video. So if I did miss something, let me know down below. I did look up a couple, a couple things on Reddit, a couple things on Twitter, asked around to try and get the best stages, and this is what people came up with. So 31-8 and 32-4 were the best stages for blue incredible gems in the experience that I had. So with all that being said, if you did enjoy today's guide, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to leave a like if you did enjoy today's video, and subscribe if you are new so you don't miss out on any of the Dokkan content. We post informational videos, beginner's guides, all that type of stuff to get you on your Dokkan journey and get you as far as you need to be. So like I said, thank you guys for watching, do all that stuff I said, and I'll catch you all in the next one.